Oh, you can go anytime. Just make sure that we've got some viewers. Tell your friends we're here. So you can walk on anytime. Just warm up.
Where's Harry? We need Harry for... That's alright, I'm gonna get started. Oh, cool, let's do it.
Alright, Jacopo.
So, hopefully you guys can hear us. We're here at Mission Jazz in Santa Barbara, California. This is our fourth session in. It's been a wonderful journey. We have Elena Bonomo on drums. Victor Murillo kicking it over there on bass. Potentially we might have a young lady named Amy. She's awesome pianist. Right here we got Jack Sheehan. Shan on alto saxophone. We got Charlie over there on hop, and Harrison Swalley. I don't know if you can quite see him yet, but amazing trumpet player. And basically, to give you guys a gist of what goes down here for our new viewers or even old viewers, is we have a collective of musicians put together, all working on original compositions, and we work together to kind of dig deeper and deeper. Instead of making catchy heads, like bop 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 chicka doko no gap no hope, something like yeah, like that's catchy. We try to go a little bit deeper and tell stories. So we really go into the three-part storytelling, try to convey a hero's journey, make the music richer, say more. And to help us with that, we have Winnie Swalley, who's one of our head directors here at Mission Jazz. And she helps us musicians kind of dig into our other artistries or other roots, different facets other than, paradiddle, do, re, mi, fa, sol. But, not to negate that, we also have artist in residency, and in our first year it was Walter Smith III, wonderful musician, really brought insight on how to compose, how to bring sounds together, how to react with your fellow musicians, how to get that product that you want out of them. The following year, we had Bob Reynolds. The man was so good, we had to have him again. And his architect concept for making melodies was just outstanding. And this year, we've had the grand pleasure of having a master drummer in our midst, Kendrick Scott.
Yep.
And that's a little snapshot of Kendrick. He's over there in the corner, looking all fresh. And as a result of having Kendrick, we also got a handful of some of the most wonderful young and coming drummers that I've ever met. And not only are they brilliant at what they do on the set, but their compositions are outstanding. And if that wasn't good enough, with what Kendrick does, their music has just been abound in ideas and in colors and in insight. And it's been a total process. I've been very fortunate to be here for 4 years. Or not 4 years, 4 sessions. And it's a wonderful thing. Without any further ado, I'd like to bring Kendrick Scott to the forefront. Come on, Kendrick.
What's up, everybody? It's been a huge honor and a pleasure for me to be here at Mission Jazz. When Winnie contacted me, I didn't really know what was happening or anything. I just talked to Winnie and we had a great conversation, and she told me her vision. And more and more being here and experiencing it, I'm seeing that this is probably something that isn't really happening anywhere else right now. And I'm really happy that I've been around this atmosphere here at Mission Jazz. I'm actually not only mentoring at one point during a special time in the day, but they get access to me all day and all night, which is really cool. It's cool. It's really cool. Well, but it's really cool that we're that we're here working on storytelling on our instruments, and outside of our instruments, also in composition, in using the band to tell your stories. I think as musicians, sometimes we definitely work on telling a story with our instruments, but also creating the story is a whole different thing. And we've been really keying in on that creation. And what you're going to see here is we're working on some pieces that each of the wonderfully talented students that we're working with, they're all writing their own compositions, and we're going to work with them to better some new compositions that they've just made in this past few days, actually. So it's a great creation process, and I want to thank Winnie for having me here. It's been totally awesome. And we have Mr. Conte here, which is so awesome. He just gave us a great class in rhythm, and we're just excited. We're so excited to be here, and we're cherishing these days that we have together. I'm leaving tomorrow, and I've been cherishing every moment that I have. So we're gonna get started. Cool? All right.
So let's get some percussion.
You want percussion?
So you're gonna do both the first and the second, or are you just gonna do the second?
Well, I'd like to play both the songs together once we have the first one down.
This is the first, the one we worked on earlier?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we're. Huh? Why would I play the other page? Here. No, Amy's.
Stay tuned. Can you give us an A?
So just to clarify, we're repeating 17, bar 17 to the end of that page, right?
Yeah.
Is all got that? Jacopo?
Yeah,
Remember we're repeating 17 to bar 16? And you and the harp are switching at bar 13. Can you see? Can we see Jacopo from there?
Probably just a legend.
Is it?
I'm blocking.
Can you see back there?
You know, for like, yeah.
Can you see the music?
So I can see how it's.
Yeah.
Sure.
But, you know, we'll move the camera.
Okay.
Don't like focus on that,
Alright.
We're not doing that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you starting?
Yes.
Can you not start yet?
Oh, sure. Okay.
Could you tell us what you're writing about? A
Yes.
little bit?
This song, I wrote these two pieces it's going to be two pieces out of three. There's three different acts. It's based off of the movie Shawshank Redemption. This first piece is called I'm Innocent. It's basically, I wrote it based on the beginning of the whole film, where he's saying, basically trying to prove to everybody that he's innocent, or telling them that he didn't commit the crime, which is, in the movie, which in this case was murdering his wife. So while this is happening, there's a lot of people in the movie. There's a lot of things happening, and he's very consistent with what he's saying, but no one agrees with him. So I try to portray everything with that movie was trying to make us feel. This is what I felt during that part of the movie. So yeah, the song's called I Am Innocent.
That's one way to do it.
One way to do it?
That's it.
Can I just hear you at 13 by yourself? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, can you try to do those chords on top?
Yeah.
Let's just try the first 2 bars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that the D minor, clean, gong, 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 do, clean. You see it?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, and then the A minor, flat 5 is gonna be on 3, so dagga dagga dong, dagga dagga cool. Dagga dagga dong, dagga dagga cool, right? On your last beat, dagga dagga dong.
It's not like
Oh yes, I'm sorry. Alright.
okay.
Alright, one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whoa, is it okay over there?
It is not working.
I think Winnie wants to down the news. Yeah. Cool. It'd be much easier when the harp's playing.
Okay.
Can we try that same thing but with the harp? Just then we go together with the harp.
Okay.
Yeah.
With the heart at 13.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I realize that's hard to play, so I'm not gonna be too hard on you. You know what I mean? Just if you can just remember that those chords are anticipations. So hands up once. Okay? If you can keep that, that's like a strong rhythm that pretty much only you have. Okay? Okay.
Drums too.
The drums? Okay.
Yeah, well, the drums.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
But it's it's just like it's written. So
Okay. Can we try
yeah,
one more
or
time?
right here in this case.
You want me
it's
to play
different.
that too?
Yeah, play it like this. So it. Yeah. And then once you get there, it gets more off.
Oh, okay.
Actually, can we try this? I know I keep changing it.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Jacopo, can you stay the way you were doing it the first time until 25?
Okay, so top line.
Don't do the top line until 25.
Do it just like
Oh, okay.
until 25. And
Until
And
25.
then Charles do the chords.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's try that.
Got that, John?
I'm playing it good until 25.
Until-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so bar 13 with drums and everything.
Yeah, with everybody.
Alright.
The top.
Top. Okay, top.
1, 2, ready,
Beginning.
Begin. Yeah.
you go back to 25 or 17. Can I try it without 1, 2, 3? Without you three guys.
Without us three?
Yeah, without the bass, without the piano, without the heart.
So just drums.
Just the rhythm and dun, 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 dun.
That's part 25.
25, yeah.
Okay. So the second time just have percussion and
Yep.
and horns at 25. Got it.
Can you guys lock the dong ding ding dong dong ding dong 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 digga digga dong digga dong dong ding, like really lock that in more?
Can we loop that?
Yeah. Can I hear that? 1.
Horns, right?
No, bass.
Huh?
Are you gonna be playing that line?
With the piano?
Yeah.
Or you mean at part 17?
Later on. Are you not? I thought we said we were gonna play that.
Yeah, we were gonna play that the second time. The second repeat.
The second time. That's what it
So want
was.
me to do that?
Actually do it the first time then, so second time you're out.
Oh, okay, alright, got it.
Yeah. Sorry. I was like,
But that means you guys gotta be on top of the hits.
Yeah.
Because,
we got it.
well,
Got it?
okay.
Let's just try it out here. It might,
Alright.
it might be the other way around makes more sense.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So, from where?
From the top, just to hear the arc of it.
Alright.
1, 2, ready, out at 25. Okay, try that again.
Yeah.
Same thing, but go out at 25 when the horns start again the second time. All right.
How does that sound with the bass doing?
I mean,
What do you think?
It was good.
yeah.
Are we repeating that only once, or are we gonna go back again after? Like, say we kept on playing and he would have dropped out.
I think go on.
Okay,
Go on.
so only one time.
And then we all come back in at 33.
33, the top of the second page.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so top.
1, 2, ready.
I like it.
The power chord is going on.
Okay.
But I mean,
Well, these are the things that he's coming against.
yeah. So that's why there's like so many voices happening at the same time.
Okay.
Because I mean, in the movie, you see everything it starts out slow, and then everything gets faster, and all of a sudden he ends up in jail. You know, and all the scenes go really fast, and in his head, you know, you guys know, right?
Okay.
I mean,
Charles,
does that
can
make
you
sense?
try something? Yeah, it makes sense to me. Charles, can you try something? Can you take more liberties in voicing of the chords?
Yeah.
Is that okay? Because
Yeah.
Jacopo's going to be playing what you wrote. I'm trying to get some drama out of it. Right now, you guys are playing it strictly as written, and
Yeah.
your personalities aren't coming. I want you to use more of your personalities in it now. Now that you've kind of gotten the notes.
Do you just mean with the voicings of the chords or the rhythmic placement as well? Just the.
I would say just the voices themselves for right now.
Sure.
Just on down a little bit because right now it's a little high.
You can
But as we grow, more and more.
Sure.
Okay, let's try that.
Yeah, and if you're gonna change the voicing, feel free to do that. But make them open voicings.
Open voicing.
Yeah, like spread voicing. You know what I mean?
Not clustery.
Not clustered. Yeah, yeah.
So you just want the notes of the triad in your chords?
Well, yeah. I mean, well, no, you can do tensions if you want, but just kind of spread them out. That's all I mean. Just because there's a lot of stuff going on, and I don't know. I think it'd make it too saturated if there was one area that was just too condensed.
Okay.
I just would like it to be more spread out. The sound. Cool.
Sure. That's going to be more in the high register than if it's more spread out because if I go too low, it's going to be. Unless that's what you want.
That's
Or just try what Kendrick's doing maybe.
that's kind of more
That's
what I'm
more
hearing.
what you think.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Then that works.
Cool.
All right. So somebody take 13 to 7 to 13 to 24 and just kind of create something in the horns.
13? Oh, with that.
Yeah. Well, especially when we come back to it. Yeah. When we come back to it, especially. Okay.
So you're saying start to ad lib
The
on the
second
repeat
time.
at the top of that repeat.
At
Sorry,
the
are
top
we
of
going?
17. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. So somebody ad lib at sorry, the second time.
Yeah.
Cool. So you got that.
Okay, let's start from the top again.
So let's do that one in a second.
Yeah, we'll figure something out.
Yeah, I like that. You like that? You like cutting out there? Or no?
Me? I mean, I want the fact, I want it to be like, kind of like the effect of us just floating in the air. You know, I want it to grow very high and then there's nothing under except the bass drum. And then, you know, yeah, I just want to finish it.
Oh, no, I'm talking about what we did when you guys cut out at
Oh,
25.
yeah, I love that. I love that.
Can we try it this time? I'm sorry, I keep saying that. Try it this time where you do 25 again.
For
you
3
repeat
times?
Back to 17. You do 25 again, one time without them behind you, and one time with them behind you, and then lead to the.
So are we doing it 3 times?
So we're playing from 17 to 25 3 times.
No,
Or 17
no.
Or was it
We're doing
First
17 to
time repeat.
25 twice, and then 25 again.
Then 25 again.
Okay.
Oh, got it.
Oh, okay.
You see
You
what I
got
mean?
that?
I'm still.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then do this again.
And then go on.
Because they're gonna lay out. They're gonna lay out one time behind you.
Gotcha.
So we're saying we're repeating this from here, and then boom, and then we repeat that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm on the same page.
I like what you're doing with the melody too. The more expressive, the better.
Cool.
So we want to do the top again? Or
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the vibe. That's the vibe. It's coming together.
Alright. Do this.
get to 33, can I hear silence? Beat one. Jacopo, you can keep playing. But I love what you're doing, Elena. So you're going flat, boom, boom, flat, boom, boom. But when you get to 33, so here's 32. 1, 2, 3, play with the bass line.
Okay.
So when it drops out, it's like dropping out from this instead of, you see what I mean?
Okay.
So now everybody's together. It binds, right?
So you don't want me to play beat one there? You're saying if you want beat one just silent and then I'll play with
Yeah.
the bass is playing?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Bah.
Or you can play a one.
Or you know, or what you told it, what you kept telling them is play the last beat in this case beat 6 and leave one.
You can do that too.
Leave one with nothing and then play the end.
You can play that too.
Yeah.
So the more you make out of bar 32, the more 33 will feel like something. You see what I
Okay.
mean?
But also, what you wrote is different than what the bass is playing, because you have it going da, and the bass is going da.
Where?
Here. So do you
33?
want me to? Yeah, 33.
Oh yeah, in that case, I mean, he's telling you just to play with the bass is written.
Okay.
I mean, in this case, I mean that's what the harp is doing, so that rhythm.
Okay.
So I was telling you to do that, but now he's telling you to do it for me. So just
Wait, what am I?
Okay, so I'll just do the bass line at that.
you should have the same rhythm, the ostinato of 17 through 24. Those hits are the same.
It's the same. It's the same hits.
The same hits. Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I don't have that written.
Oh, okay.
Can you play that bass line too, Sean?
Oh yeah.
Can I just hear
Do you?
Elena play softly? Can I just hear all three of you guys, all four of you, at 33?
Okay.
What register do you want it in?
Here we go from 33. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more time. So I want you to do flop, boom, 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 boom. Yeah, in that vein, right? Because you've been playing over before, you've been pushing. Now it's like, this is what it is. Bing, boom, bing. Okay.
Okay.
1, 2, ready, go. Okay, better. Get with the digga-digga-dum, digga-digga-dum. Boom, boom. Digga-digga-digga-digga-digga-digga-digga-digga, right?
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Get with that more in that. Okay, can we start from the beginning?
Yeah.
I think it has a shake to it.
Yes.
But you want it to be just a short piece. You're not looking for it to be a
No.
long.
I mean, the beginning of the movie is the shortest part of the movie. You know,
Okay.
so I want it to be like that. And then, this next song after it is, which is going to be played right after this. So we're not going to stop. So maybe if this is the last time we're going to play this, we should just have the people who are going to play the next song.
Oh, okay.
You know?
How different was the instrumentation? I can't remember.
It's the same, except Jalen was playing drums, so maybe Jalen
Okay.
can come over here. But it doesn't matter. We can just do this for now.
I should have any.
All good. Alright, good. Sounds good.
Cool. Yeah, let's try it. Elena, don't be afraid to lead in. Just like lead in more than 17.
Okay.
Digga-dum, digga-dum. Oh. Yeah, right? Digga-digga-dum, digga-dum. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It doesn't have to be heavy either. It's just something.
Just a little feeling.
Just a little feel. Okay?
Okay.
From the top. And let it grow. Let it grow, let it grow, let it grow. Pause. One, two, three, four. like it. One more time. 1, 2, 3. What you're bringing me to, actually, now that you're playing like that, you're saying, I'm innocent. Hey! Right? Now, what I want you to do is, from the mountaintop, say that you're innocent with the cymbals. Right? When we get there, right? You're staying all on the snare now. You're saying, I'm innocent. Right? Now, give me some of that, too. Keep this, but now, go into some of the bell patterns he was teaching us today.
Sure. Cool.
Get to some of that, because that's going to add some angst, right? To the top of it, right? Because it's growing. So you went from dry, I want it to become more wet.
Okay.
Okay? Can we try that?
Talk about angst, Victor. Did you, that last chord just seems so resolved to me. Any way you can uglificate that?
I was gonna.
Just to make it feel like we've got it trapped in not a nice way.
Okay, how? I don't want to make minor major something.
I mean, just something that would make.
Major type 5?
It's a minor 7 chord right now.
I don't want it to be in that case. I don't want it to be a chord that you can identify. How's that?
What?
A chord you can identify. Make it be like a. What if you add like a flat 6 to that chord? One of you guys.
I'll play the fast.
A low flat 6, not a high flat. No, don't make it so like apparent, but make it.
Okay, let's play the.
You want me to keep playing the 7?
Don't play the 7. In that case, play the 4.
4?
Yeah.
The minor chord?
Yeah. I like this.
Can you make it more mysterious?
More mysterious?
Can you play it soft?
Okay, yeah.
That first shot of the warden, it's like a spotlight, right? So he's locked into this person, he meets his opponent. So there's,
That sounds much better. And also maybe not a boom. Maybe just like
yeah.
maybe we just need a 6. It needs to be more subtle. Just so maybe boom, 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 boom. Like everybody needs to be watching her.
Yeah, I'll just cue it instead of doing it. It doesn't need a pickup.
Just
I'll just be like,
yeah. Or maybe just like a little splash.
Maybe a mallet would be better.
Yeah.
A lot better.
Mallet.
Oh yeah, that's cool too. I mean the end of the brush though. You use the butt of the brush and not the.
this?
No, like the butt.
Oh, you mean just like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
any way you can express a prison cell closing?
Well, that's what Elena's supposed to be doing.
It's a little
At
bit,
the-
yeah, it's a little, oh.
That's what she's supposed to be doing at the end of when the horns, when it's just the horns and the rhythm. That's what it should feel like.
Yeah, we need another percussionist too to be doing metallic sound or something.
Yeah.
Some Hans Zimmer kind of stuff.
Woo!
Yeah, there it is. Like
Sorry.
muting.
That's smart.
Nah. Elena's got that.
Okay, cool.
Or even just like,
Cool.
like, where's the,
Yeah.
or like someone else do that.
Yeah.
Let's try it again. Remember to take me up.
Cool.
At 33, especially. Actually, second time at 25. Bell. And then when you get to 33, clap. Okay.
Okay.
One. Y'all cool? One,
Yeah.
two, pop. We're trying to make it grow and grow and grow.
No.
Cool? One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
big thing. It should just be no hits on it. It's cool.
Now, if we wanted to extend it, what I'm hearing is just rhythm and a soloist, no bass.
Where?
If you wanted to extend it and have a solo space,
Yeah. During the,
like I love that feeling.
Yeah.
Just the drum, the rhythm and the
It's
you know what I mean?
yeah.
And maybe why don't we try that and you solo?
Okay. Yeah, let's do it.
Just do dee go dee go do go.
Or bar 25. Solo with those.
Yeah, just over a vamp of those.
So we're not just
eight. No, nowhere in particular. Just to hear what it sounds like. So just we can be at 17, loop 17 to 24. Cool.
Okay.
1, 2, ready, and. Can you play the up an octave and soft? Okay. 1, 2, ready. That has a little bit, hey, look, I'm innocent. You know what I mean? That has something in there. So maybe think about a little space. Because the line and the rhythm are so killing that I just want to keep hearing. It's too short for me. I want to keep hearing it. Okay, nice. You want to move on to... Oh, maybe. I think you wanted to do the second half. Okay. We'll do another.
Can we work something like this? Or is that right? Yeah, but I don't know how it's gonna be. I don't know. No, it's not the coming and going. This is like where you guys are at. Sunk with the road. Just cool. You're like,
If we stood over here the whole time?
yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. The only thing I have, I didn't write any, like what the roots are supposed to be. But I didn't write any, like, so I wrote, like, for right here, I only wrote the roots down. I didn't write, like, a good. So it's kind of flamenco-y?
It leads into a flamenco.
How does it start?
I'll walk you guys through
Is this transposed or no?
No, this is concert.
Killing.
Yay! So let me just talk through it real quick because this is pretty rough. But pretty much, it's called Song for the Road. A Song for the Road. So I broke it down into 3 parts. Part 1 is the naive traveler. So my idea for that is it's going to be a 4-bar groove that we just like. It builds up starting from bass. It goes up through the rhythm section. Maybe we can get some solos on, maybe like a little horn riff or anything. But as soon as that's done, we're over that. I have this transition part, and it's basically just the rhythms that you hit. Ba 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 ba, and that leads to part 2, which is I call the realistic traveler, where the traveler is actually getting into the reality of the situation of his situation, where he's just. The road is long. It's just continuous motion. So what I have is just a blues. So you have that melody.
And this is the same kind of...
Same concept. We're just going to be repeating it, but it's not flamenco yet.
And is this just sort of straight 80 kind of feel, or?
Just like not like doing like a mix of swing and straight. Like New Orleans.
Okay.
Like more normal stuff.
Cool.
And this way, yeah. And then so we can repeat that until we we'll repeat that so people can get solos or whatever. And then when I'm ready to go, I'm gonna cue it. We're gonna do that. Everybody, and then once I cue it, everybody's gonna go out except for bass and cajon. And then we're gonna start the flamenco tango thing. And that leads.
Are you playing cajon on this?
And that transition piano's out, right?
Yeah.
Everybody's out.
Yeah, everybody's out.
Okay.
Until maybe like the very end, because that transition is going to be 2 times.
Okay.
And so like the second time you can just lead in, and then it leads into part 3, which is which I call this travel soul. He's not a traveler anymore. He's actually at the end of his destination, but he's worn down by his travel, so he's not he's done with his journey. So he's now a traveled soul, and so he has that story. And it's very flamenco feel. Same deal as the first the first 2 parts. We can repeat that section until we're done with it, and then we'll just end it on the phoenix. So it's the boom. So I don't know how this sounds at all. But I'm gonna cue every section. As you see, just after 2 cue, repeat 2 cue, and then we'll finish it. Cool.
What kind of groove are you looking for at the very top?
Boom, 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 boom. Ish, yeah. Yeah. That's the bass.
Oh, that's okay. Sorry.
Do you want me to hold that or just
Yeah. Am I just starting right now, or should I just explain my tune? All right. Well, hi everybody. I'm Harry Swalley. I wrote this tune. I wrote the one part of this tune 3 months ago, and in the past couple of days, I rediscovered it, and expanded it. So this song I wrote is called "A Song for the Road" because I love being on the road. I love driving. I love flying. I love it all. I just love just being in constant motion, like movement. So this is just something I wrote. It's in 3 parts. So just to play in with the storytelling, the hero's journey. Whereas in this case, it's not so much it's a hero, it's just more of a traveler's experience, a traveler's kind of evolution of towards natural motion to it. So I have part 1, which I call the naive traveler. It's just this is the very beginning, because it's the very beginning. He doesn't know what the road ahead lies, or what the road has that lies ahead. So he's just going there with a blank slate and just wants to go in. He's just excited. He has that, so that's where we have a little group there. He transitioned into the reality, of him being aware of his reality, which I call part 2 is the realistic traveler. It's like he's like, all right, I've been on the road for some time now. I know what I'm building up stories that I'm building up a little experience that I've had, and so now he's very in touch with what's actually going on with him. He's not naive anymore, so he's going through that. And then, so we have that section, and that transitioned into the end, which I call the traveled soul. He's not a traveler anymore. He's gone through, he's done the road, he's made it to his destination. And so, but he's definitely not the same anymore. He's definitely had stories, built up his stories, and experiences have definitely made him maybe a little worn down, but maybe a lot wiser. And so that's why I don't call him a traveler. I just call him a traveled soul.
Okay. Story. I don't know your character at all. Well, that's not the exercise.
This is a story of a traveler.
Yeah, just let's get specific. Let's talk to your band. Let's talk to your band about specifics. Who is this travel? If you don't have one right now, let's make one.
He's a young kid.
Where's he from?
He's just from a pretty well-to-do family.
Okay. Why is he on this journey?
Because he wants to see the world. He wants to just be in constant motion.
Why does he want to be in constant motion?
Because that's where he feels the most comfortable. That's where feels the most alive.
Why does he feel the most alive in there?
Because he's been in a place where he's been sheltered all his life, and now it's time for him to what he wants is to just live on the fly, just live. Not so much. I mean, maybe on there, definitely on the fly, but more just he wants to live out this part of his journey. He has this kind of itch.
He has an itch.
Just to go and not really.
What is he running away from?
He's not running away. He just wants
to do something. There's no reason for him.
He's
to
exploring.
Go. He's exploring, but why? What's he looking for?
He's looking for. Love.
What kind of love is he looking for?
A love of. It's the love of just being in where, I can't really explain. I'm not sure. Oh, let me answer it, because he just has a love of just, I don't know, just being in that motion, just being. That's what I have. He wants to be in motion. He wants to live. He wants to live. He wants to go out. I don't think there's so much a reason for it to do so much.
Well, but here's the thing about story engine. If there's no reason for it,
there is a reason, but it's
yeah, exactly.
It's a culmination of any reason that you would want.
Well, yeah, I don't care about my reason. I only care about yours. I only care about your hero's reason. What's his reason? Why does he need to go?
Why? Because he just feels bunkered down. He's felt bunkered down. He's felt just so sheltered, and he wants to feel something new.
Why does he need to feel something new?
Why?
What's wrong with the feelings that he has now?
Because he's tired of it.
Why is he tired of it?
Because he's lived it his whole life, and he wants to experience something new.
Well, what is this terrible thing that he's
It's not terrible. It's not terrible. Nothing terrible about it.
Well, then why does he have to change it?
Because that's just part of, it's just human nature. It's really,
Human nature has to be, I mean, we need to explain why human nature arises.
because human nature, this part of human nature is that he's not happy where he's at.
Why is he not happy where he's at?
Why? Because he,
Then there is the problem, right? There, we finally got to it. He's not happy where he's at.
Yep.
So he has to get locked into a place where he can take the hero's journey. You're not happy. You have to take a journey to find some reason for happiness. Something will move him into the journey. Something will lock him into the journey. He can't go back. That's the rite of passage, right? At some point, you got to jump out. Now, you can jump out of the nest and fall on your face, or you can fly. I don't know what he wants to do. He sounds like he doesn't have a plan. I'm thinking he's going to fall out of the nest and just, because he doesn't have a plan. So that's just kind of willy-nilly. But what did he get locked into? Why is he unhappy? It doesn't matter to me. What's his happiness? His happiness that he's looking for has to be in contrast to what he has now, or else he has to change. He can't go from one thing to the same thing. Just for the sake of exploration. There's got to be a better engine. So, what is empty? What is this feeling of emptiness? And this dissatisfaction? You can just say dissatisfaction and emptiness, right? But there's got to be a reason for that. There's an unhappiness. Maybe he has to learn how to be grateful. Maybe happiness is not about what you can get, but wanting exactly what you have. Maybe he has to go through this whole entire journey to know that he has to give up what he wants in order to have what he had, to have what he already has and what he needs. Sometimes the hero has to give up what he wants in order to keep what he needs. Sometimes what he needs is right in front of his face, and he's running away from it. And he's hiding in something else, an avoidance. But I've got to know why, and your bandmates need to know why, because those are the colors that you're going to contrast and shape every phrase with.
that opened me up a little bit.
Maybe your character is jaded somehow. If we're allowed to throw suggestions.
Yeah, this is a
Yeah, let's
workshop.
find a hiding place for him.
Because,
Remember a comfort zone? Why is he jaded? Where's he hiding from?
who's he jaded from?
Right.
More
What
so than
kind of
what?
labyrinth is he in?
And I'm just throwing big stuff for you to maybe mold this
Yeah.
clay. Maybe he's jaded. Like, the issue is home. What made him, what inspired this movement out? Sometimes in stories you might say, like, pubescence, the need to leave the nest. That makes sense. People are like, oh, he's a pubescent character, so you see them revolting for the sake of revolting because they're young.
Yeah.
But usually they'll show like a picture of when the kid was with their parents, when things were good, and then something happened.
Yeah.
And that's like an open-ended mystery, but that something that happened usually comes around the circle. Near the end of the story, the kid comes to his parents and is like, I'm sorry. The parents are like, we're so sorry we never made it to your baseball game
Sure.
when you were 5,
Right. Rosebud, Citizen Kane. Right? I don't know if you all seen the movie Citizen Kane. He is William Randolph Hearst, and he grew to be the richest man in the world in publishing. And when he died, he could only think of one thing, which was Rosebud, which was his sled. And that was, the last time he was happy was when he was a kid on a sled, even though he amassed incredible fortune. And you can see his castle, the literal castle, in Sinsimian, right? So that's him. But the end of Citizen Kane, which was based after him, is he was always empty. No matter that time when Rosebud was the brand name of his sled. He didn't even name it that. But the last time in his life was when he was happy was when he was about 6 years old sledding. And the first word of love that he really felt free was Rosebud. So that's how he associated that. And it's, of course, it's a tragedy because he never found Rosebud. He was looking for her, or it, and within all his wealth, billions and billions, I mean, just he owned publishing. William Randolph Hearst, his little history, was the one who actually figured out how to criminalize marijuana through a racist ad campaign. And of course, his friend Harry Anslinger gave that testimony in 1937, the tax, the tobacco tax of 37. I don't want to go into that, but that's how much power they had. They can wage a war on the Philippines so they can control the hemp, so they can publish their papers. That's, and then they can criminalize marijuana by telling everybody how terrible black people, Hispanics, jazz people, all that. I have some of those ads. Okay, that's power, but he was never happy. Right? So what's that whole journey about? You could fail too. Yeah.
Maybe a good question is, what's your hero gonna get out? Like at the end, what defines us as a hero? If we're writing about heroes, heroes are usually people who conquer something. What is it they conquer? It doesn't have to be going home. The story doesn't have to be about home. We don't need to explain why you left home. We can just be like, it was bad, boom, gone. But if home's not your focus, then like, what is the focus? I mean, the journey can keep on going, but in stories, there's always that like reason why that's building up to. The journey can keep on going on. It's like, and they rode into the west, but it's like, but before they did that, they conquered. Boom.
Right.
So
think of a poker game. The reason why we have to do that is keep raising the stakes. Every time you go around, every time there's no winner in that round, we have to put more in, right? So think of those levels of stakes when you're building up your story. They have to get higher. The pile gets higher.
Does your hero, do you yet know what your hero conquers?
Not quite yet. Not quite yet.
You want to try it with the shape? I think we've established what shape you like, right? As far as tension, maybe we'll come up with it in there.
Yeah. Cool.
Do you have an extra part?
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. So start off. So
how do we do? So as everyone
So the
just
last-
drop
okay.
out and it's immediately
the last
time
solo,
goes?
after the last solo, everybody cuts out except for bass, and then I'll like basically you and me.
So does that mean it's not? It's just like everybody's out and we're immediately into the tango section.
Yeah, because I
Word.
like the last so the last solo.
Want
goes
to
in-
try last chorus?
Yeah, last chorus.
Is that from there?
Yeah.
1, 2,
I was citing this too.
That's cool.
So what? Okay, so it's gonna be last solo, and then drop out, and then I'll cue in I'll do people playing cajon. Just go lighter on the drums, because I want this to actually be heard. So you'll take the melody. Yeah, I just totally just had a brain fart. No. Could you go last time from the second part? Part two?
Oh, sure.
Yeah,
Last
last
chorus.
solo.
2.
Amy, the second time, can you play that melody with him in octaves?
Yeah. On part 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I just hear what that sounds like?
That's sorry. I read the second F sharp or D sharp is one.
Yeah, I thought that was.
Oops, that chord doesn't sound.
Maybe that last C sharp minor.
Well, the traditional tango cadence is just like minor. Was it 7 E7 or E7, major 7 sharp 11 or 7 sharp 11, and then sharp 9 E sharp flat 9 E thingy, and that's sharp 11. Not before sharp 11. Last one. The second to last chord.
This one?
D, 7 to sharp 11 kind of deal. Yeah. And then, no, put flat 90 kind of deal. Sharp. Yeah. That. So like, minor, And they call that last one tonic for some reason.
Let's try part 3. One more time. So the first time, you gonna play, so you just gonna play on part 3. So, Lito, can you try first time down, second time up?
Yep.
1, 2, 1,
Okay.
Did I just hear you, Lito? Can you play softer, Lito?
Yeah.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3. One more time.
Wait.
You should stay on the G. You stay on the G.
And then that's what I have.
There should be.
You want that on the end of 3?
Yeah, yes. On the end of 4.
Okay.
How about I'll just play? I'll play melody to how I wanted to stuff. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh shit. And then we repeat that.
Can you try that?
Yeah.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Slower. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
So the like lead into that. Ba da ba 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 da ba da ba da 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 da. It's gonna be the other one. Where you, yeah.
On the third system of Part 3, it's A going to G sharp, right? That's not A. Yeah, that's G sharp.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So now, what's the grand arc like?
Grand
Like
arc?
1 here, 2 here, 3 here. Like, what do you feel?
What do you mean, like the grand arc? Like,
The grand arc of the whole story. Like,
mhm.
do you feel the beginning is him leaving?
Yeah,
You said
yeah.
the second part is him what?
Like actually, like in the middle, like being in the road, like it being
In the road, and then
Finding a destination. I haven't actually just get that destination of. I don't know. I that's the part I'm like. I don't know what the destination is, but it's.
So, if this is the destination, it sounds a little happier, right?
No, it actually no. That to the contrary. I mean, like it's. If he's at this destination and it's where he wants it, but it's still. He's been like he's just got so he's been worn down by the road. Where it's a bittersweet feeling.
Bittersweet. Okay.
Yeah.
That's nice. That's nice. Okay. So let's play the naive traveler more naive then.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Let's try to
okay.
get to some space in there. Right now it's feeling just segmented, and I
Yeah.
want it to run together. So that can maybe only you should play trumpet in the naive section.
Okay.
You see what I mean?
Yeah,
to make
and
it
then so because it would just be my voice and
the one voice.
and then and then that transitions to the second part where like it's kind of the reality, like other voices are like influencing.
Definitely.
I understand that.
Definitely. So let's try that.
Okay.
Now that we played it through, let's get to that, and then the bittersweet moments. I think maybe Amy, you should play under the melody. So if you can play around with the melody, but all
Bittersweet is part 3.
part 3,
Okay.
the travel. So play around with the melody, but just solo the whole time. Just keep going.
Instead of doubling the melody.
You can do that too.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Playing
But
with it.
just,
Okay.
yeah, just keep playing around with the melody and everything. Second section, I'm trying to figure out how we can get it to not just be a blues, but be about the journey of the realistic journey of what he's going through. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe something like trading would be more realistic because on his journey he's dealing with people.
Right. So maybe like even for the melody we could just do like I was thinking we could still be training or maybe no definitely for the solos I would definitely want to do some training like solo wise. But I think maybe for the first melody it would just be me and then I'll just play the melody once, and then after that, we'll just go right into just trading, going back and forth or something. Maybe we'll start off like going chorus, and then like 8, then going back into like 6s or 4s or something. And then at the very end of that, it'll be like I'll still be like at the last 10. Okay, so how about this? Instead of starting from the bass solo right into the next part, it'll be bass solo, and then back to me doing the melody. And I'll be playing the melody while you you do just color around. What? Or something of that nature. Something.
It's joking.
Yeah, or something like that. And that will lead to, I think and then that will the band will cut out, and then the bass will come in with that flamenco.
Go. Can you do something for me? Can you each of you think more deeply inside of each of the rhythms, so the Latin doesn't feel like the swing, even though they're both they're connected. But I want to hear the difference in the journey. You see what I mean? Because the way he wrote it, it has a different feeling to it. So, if you know what I mean, of course, all of that stuff is to me, it's all the same. But trying to get to the more of the essence of each of the feelings of the time feels. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So every time it changes, I should be like, oh, he's in a different place. You see what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
Okay. Can I hear transition 1, the second line? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. The second line. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh.
Oh,
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. 1, 2, 1,
gonna be just the there's no repeat with that. It goes right into the part two. It's 4 bar transition.
Okay, can you play the first line one time and then go on? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Let's work on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
One time and then go on. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you make a crescendo of the second line?
Oh.
Make a crescendo all the way into part 2. And Jalen, maybe at one point make one of these dry and one of these wet. I'll let you choose. But like the first part wet.
Part 1 or part 2?
Yeah, either one. Just to make them, different. Okay? Let's start from the top. But just know I want that part to grow, the transition right there.
One time on the first line.
No, from the everybody and just the whole thing together. You got it.
Gotcha.
1, 2, 1, 2, and Hey, can you keep doing that? Every time you get there.
Cool.
Every time we get
To the last 2 bars of the blues.
Okay.
All right, just tying in the transition so it's not just.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And Lito, can you play the melody one time before you start soloing? Is that okay?
Yeah, that's just me and that was, yeah.
Okay, cool. From the top, one more time.
From the top.
But
Actually, since we're starting from the top, can I get some help on if I do like the rhythm on that pattern that the piano does?
What's the actual pattern? Can I play this?
can you play the bass line?
It's just a bass line. The pattern is being made of.
What do you?
I just.
Oh, you have to make something sounds good. Bobbity bom bom bobbity bom bobbity bom dum dum chikong king kong it kong 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 chikong dong kong 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 chikong kong kong chikong kong kong chikong king kong chikong kong 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 chikong kong kong chikong king kong king kong. You know. You were just playing it. You were just playing it.
Okay.
Play what you were playing. Play what you were playing. Yeah.
And then put the A flat on.
Okay.
I don't know what the notes would be, but
So the rhythm is that.
bombadi bom 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 chipom bing bombadi bom 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 chipom bom 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 chipom bom bom chipom bom bom bom
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I feel we baseline, right?
So it's two.
Two.
Bombadi bom 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 bom. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
All
So
right.
maybe get into that, get into the 2-3 to make it different than the, you know what I mean, to make it different than the blues verse. Okay. Oh, even more naive. When you're
Okay.
naive, you play wrong notes. Because,
Okay.
you see what I mean?
Yeah,
Don't make it
okay.
Don't make it too pretty.
All right.
That's another thing is 2-3. I feel like it's such a strong clave. Would you consider 2-3 to be naive? I don't know. I mean,
I don't know what that means.
Naive. He's supposed to be the naive traveler, the young guy who's
Oh, I
coming
missed.
out.
Oh,
No, I mean,
I missed what the story is. No, I mean, it's 2-3. It's 2-3.
yeah.
Hey,
it's
Luis,
just like,
Would you
It's
mind-
not like I'm the,
would you mind
I'm
sitting in
like,
just
you,
for
you
one
are,
time?
You guys are life. You are life. Life is always strong. No matter what happens, it goes on.
Okay, fellas. Lady.
She goes.
Houston.
Go for it. Oh,
Okay. Read the chart.
I'm blind.
Yeah. Go right back to where you were.
Okay.
In the transition, you got cajon here happening?
It's in the third part.
Huh?
The second transition going to put like
Oh, part 2 and part 3. I see. Okay.
We're at the very top.
Okay. Go for it.
So when Harry cues, we do the transition and you go back.
And when Harry cues, is it transition 2, part 2?
Transition 1.
No, okay. So what we're gonna say, I'm gonna cue it, and then we're gonna play this transition part, but we're gonna go back.
Ah,
Right
okay,
after that.
okay.
Quick question. What's the name of that piano pattern called?
Montuno?
It's just.
Montuno or Gumbao?
Okay. Alright.
Yeah, nice.
this off. We're just gonna go right back to the head
Yeah.
last time together, and that's when we lost. I messed up.
Say it again?
We're gonna be for the last the last head is gonna be us doing the melody. We're gonna be trading, and then the last time is gonna be us, just two, and that's gonna be the last time we're going on, and then after that form into the transition.
After the solos, which transition is it?
After the solos, we're gonna be going. Lito and I are gonna be doing that last the melody on that blues form one more time, and then after that, the last time, then we're going into the transition part. With the bass is gonna be doing like a flamenco thing.
Okay, that's the last transition. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And Harry, for the sake of having the melody play it right this once over the flamenco.
Okay.
Would you be cool if
Yeah, I don't know. I would
Always
love to.
play,
Yeah, of course.
The what?
Cajon? Do you mind playing Cajon?
Yeah, on the last transition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I didn't hear what I was back there. I didn't hear
No,
what
it's all
was,
good.
So,
It's
you
all
know,
good. So let's do
we'll get to it.
let's do like a chorus of trading fours, and then a chorus of just doing the head, and then on the part two. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Just come out of the judges right now.
Oh, dude.
That's from the...
Yeah.
actually different than so they're playing don't 1 2 3 4
yeah,
and your rhythm is da 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 da
yeah,
so you play
yeah
so you gotta watch it. No, it was on the other.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to turn it around somewhere.
Yeah, yeah. That was, that was whatever. That happens.
Yeah.
But I like the shape of it.
Yeah. It's a rough thing, but like I'm gonna definitely do some
Yeah, I think you can do some compositional stretching and
Definitely.
writing your melodies and everything.
Totally.
So when you get to the blues, it's more of a releasing point. Like each of your sections, I think they should be the actual release. If you can write something more of a transition, like maybe a few more bars of a transition to get there.
Yeah.
But what I do like is when we came out and did the transition for a while and then went back.
Right.
See, then you're building a relationship with the musical content. You're saying, okay, here's this thing. It's not just one time and it goes away.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand that.
You just want to build that relationship with the listener's ear and what they're hearing.
Gotcha.
And, yeah, that type of thing. But I enjoyed that, and thank you, Mr. Conte.
I'm just riding along, you guys. Excellent.
Y'all want to do another?
It's time now. So thank you guys for tuning in. Luis Conte on percussion. We got him in today. Real big treat. We got Houston over there kicking it on drums. Max on bass. Harrison Swalley on cajon and trumpet. Amy on piano. The most lovely Winnie Swalley directing alongside with Kendrick Scott. The one and only. Live broadcast, but tune in. You can subscribe to Missin' Jazz. We're on Facebook. We have a website. We have T-shirts, pretty fly T-shirts. You know, it's a great thing. Can we have Missin' Jazz family just come here one sec?
Yeah.
Just so you guys can kind of see what we're working with really quickly.
We're not the cutest bunch.
Oh, what's up?
This is it. This is the head. What's up? Chef, get in here.
Jeff, come on.
Let's go, Chef.
Winnie!
Donia, what are you doing?
Kendrick, let's go!
I know you're cool. Yeah, the whole thing.
This is it.
Come.
This is the Missin' Jazz family.
Hey.
What's up?
Missin' Jazz.
What is this? All right.
What is that? What is that?
All right, guys, have a great night. Missin' Jazz.
That's it.
Blue Moon.
Good seeing you, brother. I haven't seen you since the Brazilian Art Cafe.
Hey, were you in Harp today?
I went by it. I think I was running late. I gotta go home. What?
Relationship.
Where do you live now?
I live in Harp.
Oh, you live in Carl? Over where? Yeah? Oh, man.
That's where it's at, you know?
You got my phone number? Miguelito's got it. Oh, I'll give it to you. Whatever.